Hello everyone, Call of Duty just dropped the new game trailer. If you didn't see that, don't worry, it's not a deal. According to me, it's the best game trailer I have ever seen. This is about the Cold War between Soviet Union and the US. In the entire trailer, there's a man talking about demoralization of a country. This man, he refers to US here. But there's a main thing here. It's persues. Let's first talk about the man who is speaking in the trailer. He's Yuri Basmanov. He's the director of KGB. KGB was the main security agency for Russia till 1991. In 1984, Free WordPress interviewed him. That's where he talked about how Soviet Union infiltrated the US. The clippings in the trailer are directly taken from that interview. Now, let's go to the main course of the video. There's no doubt that the name Perseus was one of the most mysterious remnants of the Cold War. Many officials consider that it is a major missing from a piece of grand puzzle. Perseus isn't known to the public. It was a secret mission by Soviet Union. The first person to publicly speak about Perseus is Vladimir Chikov. He mentioned Perseus in some of his writings and statements. But there's no evidence that Perseus was still alive, or is he real or fake. But there are few references to the word Perse in some decrypts of Venona. The word Perse was the root of the message sent to the Soviet Union on the Manhattan Project. So, this made Americans believe that it was not only one spy, but a group of spies. The Venona Project was United States counterintelligence program during the World War II. It was established to decrypt the messages transmitted by the intelligence agencies of Soviet Union. During the 37 years duration of Venona project, the Signal Intelligence Service decrypted almost about 3000 messages. One of them was about the Soviet spy in the Manhattan Project. The Manhattan Project was a research and development undertaking during World War II that produced the first nuclear weapons. So, the US believed that the Russian spies are within the staff of the Manhattan Project. So, let's come back to the Perseus. Now, the story of Perseus goes like, he was one of the 4 operatives involved in the Manhattan Project, which Russia infamously conducted during the 1940s. While 3 of those were eventually caught, Perseus was the 4th agent involved in the operation, who spent decades escaping from the government. Some of them even suggest that he was deep inside the program, whom American officials were even afraid to expose. The legend of Perseus has grown into mythical proportions over the years, larger due to the fact that the name was often referenced by top Soviet intelligence. In a 1996 interview, Vladimir Chikov stated that the main goal was to make story unclear. So, when the intelligence of other countries began to analyze the situation, it would not reveal the forms and methods of the Soviet intelligence. Although the stories of some spies break out, like CIA published a paper where they stated that there was no person called Perseus and the name was disinformation to protect Theodore Hall. The paper also indicated that the 4th person was eventually identified by the FBI as an insider named Oscar. At one point, Jeremy Stone, former president of Federation of American Scientists, claimed that MIT professor Philip Morrison was actually Perseus. However, it's proved wrong after some evidences showed by Morrison, and Stone apologized formally for his misunderstanding. It's clear that US caught many spies, but was not sure if Perseus is among them or he's still living outside doing his job. According to the final statements of many officials of Soviet Union, Perseus is just to divert the US and other governments so that they can defend someone else who was working for them.